Hello, my name is Denim Lovett, and this is my final response to Symphony No. 5. Listening to this again definitely altered the way that I see it, and I think that what I found super cool was the tempo difference and the shift in that. Bernstein's was a very slow version, and the rhythm was pretty heavy and reluctant, but the song really dragged itself towards that unwelcoming victory, and it's a contrast of the other version that was a lot faster. It still had the same notes, but it had a edge to it, and comparing them and being able to read the textbook, you learn that these notes were a lot faster, but they still had the same message that was trying to be conveyed through the brash, through the trumpets, and even the march that really allowed you to feel energized by listening to it. The tempo shift was something that was completely different, and it really changed the emotional impact to me. It started off very slow, which we heard throughout the song, and then we saw that shift very quickly into a tempo that was much faster. What I believe that symphony means during this is the message that it conveys. On one level, you can see that it's a critical thing, but it's a genuine apology, and I think that is really portrayed throughout the song. I think even the finale, the tempo turn in that, and hearing the triumph, and really just hearing that played through the brash and the songs and all the instruments, really putting that together all in one, it made it written as a public confession rather than something that was just like a private rebellion. But also learning more about the historical context of it made my perspective change a lot. When you hear the opening and the dramatic shifts, you can imagine the symbol of the state and the internal fear that it was facing. But then when you move to the D minor, it seems like it's just simple drama and it's uneasy pressure. And so really understanding the history behind it and tying that together does make a huge difference. But also discovering that his initial appeals were for people to be patriotic, and for him to really capture the symphony of people together that were coming together for their country. And altogether, I think that this, again, was just written so beautifully. I think that there is something that is really cool about understanding it and understanding the history that's tied to it, to really be able to see that this was something that was so beautifully written and had so much meaning during that specific time, and really just was such a movement for people that were facing this hard time during the nation's war that they were going